Hi, my name is Rebecca Bradley, and I'm from Colorado Christian University. Today I'd like to share with you a slideshow that depicts the perceptions and culture of America versus Japan, while also giving a description of web-based social cognition. What is web-based social cognition, you ask? Well, according to Sabates, 2012, she states that web-based social cognition is the manner in which various social, psychological phenomenon are interacted in the cyber world. This means that today, people use computer apps to socialize and to get to know people. Some examples that people use today to form this first impression include Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. People look at the posts you make, your likes and dislikes, the photos you share, and people you follow on social media as a way to determine the type of person you project. People naturally make first impressions based on what they see. Sabates 2012 states, when trying to understand others, we rate them on various evaluative factors such as level of warmth, competence, trustworthiness, and moral values. Because some only meet one another through web-based interaction, it is important that you are making wise decisions to what you are choosing to post on your social media. Culture perception of others and self. In Julian Burrell's 2012 YouTube video titled How Culture Drives Behaviors, Burrell states 3 ways to relate to different cultures. 1. You can confront by believing your behaviors are the right behaviors. 2. You can complain by you isolate yourself to social bubbles, living in social segregation in society. Or 3. You conform by adapting to the new social society through observing, learning, and adapting your behaviors to belong to the new culture. Some perceptions of culture. Do perceptions vary across cultures? Burrell 2012 answers this question when he states, we all see the world through cultural glasses. The lens through which your brain sees the world shapes your reality. Cultural differences. In America, tipping is expected. Laughter while showing teeth is encouraged. Wearing sportswear in public is widely accepted and seen almost everywhere. Eating wherever you'd like, such as in parks, on a bus, or at your work station, is pretty much commonplace. Blowing your nose in public is also an accepted behavior. However, in Japan, tipping is seen as rude and actually an insult. Laughing while showing your teeth is impolite. Sportswear in public is very disrespectful and seen as messy dress. And one must only eat in restaurants, bars, or hotels. Blowing your nose in public is not only seen as disrespectful, but also repulsive. These are just some of the many ways that America and Japan differ in their cultural traditions. Some surprising cultural facts given just about Japan would be mochi. Spacey 2015 states that mochi are rice cakes traditionally made by pounding a variety of rice known as mochigome with a large wooden mallet. The result is a paste that is formed into shapes such as blocks. Bowing is an important tradition that the Japanese use to greet one another, or also seen in wedding ceremonies, like in this picture here. Floating lanterns is a Japanese tradition known as Toro Nagashi, and this is a ceremony that represents the journey of souls to the afterlife. How have my perceptions of cultural diversity changed after doing this project? Well, first, I've decided that social change is good. Cultural diversity increases problem solving, creativity, and innovation. The things I have learned about Japan has only given me a better perspective and has shown me the diversity of a different culture in comparison to the one in which I live. Sabates 2012 states that many of our social judgments help us organize the complexity of our social world, yet many times we hold fast to our impressions despite the evidence that contradicts our judgments. I would say that learning more about Japan's cultural traditions has opened my mind to be more accepting of our differences, but I still do struggle in asking, why do they do things so differently? I feel that this is a question many people struggle with, and wondering why their culture is so different from another culture. I feel that one of the first steps that one must make to bridge the cultural gap would be to make it a point to understand through research and an open mind how cultural diversity can not only help us but also make us better people. And this page is just a list of references that I used in order to create this slideshow for you today. I hope that you enjoyed what you learned and that you also choose to make cultural diversity a great change in your own life. Thank you.